H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today it ain't Thursday. Is it women? I mean, not women rock with. Is it Thursday? Is it what you call it, Baby Friday? You know, because the Chop Shop is not aired on Friday. So guess what? We celebrate Friday today, and then we'll just catch up back with y'all on Monday. So, but shout out to everybody. Hello, hello. Let me see who my starting five. Let me get over here because this show is gonna. Ooh, my goodness! You better text somebody, tell somebody, and tag somebody. They gonna consider you a hero. Let me get all my stuff. You know, I got to get all my devices up and running and everything. See, I got to get everything right, y'all. For some reason, when I sit at this desk, I have to have everything. Oh, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I just got to have everything right. Let's go. What we got? I'm starting five, right? On this Thursday, let me see. On let me go YouTube first. Let's go Jeremy Davis on YouTube. The Panther Network. Who else is that? I think that's Panther Network. I think that's the businessman. He comes in and comes out. Rod Wells, Robert Young is in the building. Thaddeus Moody is in the building over there. Corey Willis over there. I see y'all. Let's see y'all. But on my Facebook, we got Chris Charles Darrell Anderson. Dad, I'm not gonna call your name twice. Let's see who else. Dale Griggs. I got Gina, Miss Gina Lofton. Let me see what else I got over there. Let me see what else I got. Sonia Billingsley in the building. Ed Mindy Collins. See, y'all, must have been put. Man, they've been working a little bit later. Men have been in and out a little bit lately. She don't know. I noticed. If y'all don't notice, I noticed. You got see. I see when I don't see Mindy, it's like the kid that if they don't see the regular teacher come in class and the substitute come in, if I don't see Mindy, I cut up. I'm telling you, when I don't see Mindy, I said, okay, I do, Mindy. I ain't gonna tell you a story. I cut up when Mindy ain't there. I said, okay, okay, I can do a little something. I can do a little something. So, but I'm glad she's here, so I got to be on point today. But I want to share some stuff with you. I should have shared it yesterday. Our young lady, one of our very own, Kendall Jackson. She's my Women Rock Wednesday from yesterday, but I did not get a chance to share with y'all her news. But I'm going to share with you right now Kendall Jackson, who has been on this show before, Sonya, one of the greatest golfers, young lady golfers we had in Houston. She went on to Howard. Now she's at Howard University, and she made headlines. She's a sophomore. Kendall Jackson wins the 2023 Lady Bison's Invitational Tournament. The sophomore golfer guides Bison's to a runner-up finish. Her team finished runner-up, but guess what? She won the individuals. What about all Kendall Jackson? Let me give it to her right now. To all you people who wasn't around on the show then, but Kendall Jackson from Pearland, Texas, won. She shot 1 under, par 71 in the final round. Oh, she shot 1 under on the final round. She did so well, and then also that week she did so well. She was spotlighted for Northeast Conference, unveiled as men's and women golf weekly golfers, and she was the golfer of the week in the female department. So shout out to her, man. I just and Mindy, I'm glad you're here today. Share the show, y'all, because I got something for y'all. But I'm gonna give y'all a little wine right quick. Hold on a second. I'm back. My voice it got a little caught up, and I didn't want y'all to hear that. And but I shout out to Kendall Jackson. Proud of her. Knew she was gonna be special. If you saw that interview with her on the Chop Shop, amazing. Share the show, everybody, right now. I think I've shared it already. Yes, I've shared it already. And but I wanted to go today at 2:00. Orlando Horton Jr. Signing day today at Clear Falls Gym at 2:00. So right after the show, he will be signing a signing day for him to sign his letter, I guess, of intent to go to Prairie View University. So shout out to the Prairie View. I'll be covering him a little bit this year. Kendall Hunter is headed to Texas A&M. Kendall, you know I love you, but you know I don't like Texas A&M that much. Kendall, I love you, and I'm gonna follow you. But no, Kendall. And I saw y'all, Kendall. I hope y'all watch this. I saw y'all Texas A&M stuff. I got more. Trey Phillips, shout out Ken Skills. And guess what? If you love it, if you like it, I respect your decision. But too many other colleges out there. Then I was looking at, man, and I want to ask y'all a question before I go any further because I got so many topics to talk about. Y'all remember early in the season? I know Mindy does. I was asking everybody. Exclude Kevin Durant, LeBron, all the older guys. But who are your younger guys, under 25, that you just, if they come to the town, you just absolutely have to come see. And I just said my two was who I said, Ja Morant and Zion Williamson. But something's going on. Zion Williamson last night, the other day, he said something about, y'all help me with this one. He said, I'm physically well, but I'm just not ready to get back and play yet. My hamstring, all right. They needed you last night in a playing game, and y'all lost. And I don't know. I don't know what's going on in his life. I just hope I hope we get somebody that can help him with his wardrobe. Because if you're gonna be on there showing this stuff off, man, come on, young fella. But I'm just gonna give you some numbers. Tyrone Caldwell, y'all help me. He missed 54 of a possible 83 games this year. Somebody write that down and include last night's playing game. Uh, he's available. His available. See, y'all got to, in basketball, the best ability is availability, and availability has been a huge issue for him early in his career. I mean, he's a young man. Joel Embiid went through this stuff too, but he has failed to play in at least 50% of his games in 3 of 4 years in the NBA. He ain't played in about half his games, including missing all the playoff games and play-in games, and the Pelicans have played since he been drafted. So I just want what y'all think about that. You might not have no thoughts about it, but I'm just curious because I mean one of my favorite players to watch, and I know with him, y'all got to remember when he was playing, they were 1 game out of first place, and now they had to play in a play-in game last night and lost to the Oklahoma City, who was supposed to be tanking for Wembanyama. So, I mean, y'all talk to me. Y'all talk to me. Share the show, and then I want to take y'all through something, and I'm gonna do it later. But I was thinking about Michael Jordan, and I'm gonna talk about him a little bit later. But I want to if I carve out time, if I have time, because I saw something I think we need to talk about. Baby Friday, what's up? He's built bad body. I'm not saying his body is built bad. I'm not saying his body is built bad. Trey Phillips. She went to a black head coach. Absolutely. I just don't like the university. I didn't say nothing about the black head coach. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Thanks for helping me out. I don't think his body built bad. What's wrong with his body? He's just overweight. His body's not bad. It's not built bad. I don't think. I don't think it is bad. Did you say that about Joel Embiid? Was his body built bad when he kept getting hurt? This guy, he just might eat too much. I could say he probably, overweight, but I wouldn't say his body built bad. Who's in his part influence him not to see? I don't know. We don't know who is influencing him to sit. And have no idea. That's one player I never had nobody that knew or was close to him. Never tried to get close to him. Because I just never. There's too much hype about him in high school, so I didn't want to be one of the ones that be up there. We never tried. I don't think we never tried to represent him. And then you see that mess that was happening and how he was represented. People suing him all over the place. So, it's weird. But I'm gonna switch a little bit. I'm gonna go over here. If you want to talk about this, just put a comment up there. I will come back to it. But I saw something, and when I have swag news, I have to share it with you. Because this is bold. I've never heard the commissioner. He always talk like this, but I think this is a bold statement. But SWAC commissioner Charles McClellan, he said the revenue is up, and the SWAC could pass some FBS schools leagues in the future. He said business is going well and trending upward in the SWAC. The SWAC commissioner. See, I have to say this because they ain't going to say this nowhere else. So y'all humor me and share this so your friends around the country can know when they get to talking about the SWAC ain't this and the SWAC ain't this. This what you zero in on this and you can snip it out and send it to them, right? Chuck McKellen said the revenue is up significantly, at a rate that could surpass some bigger conferences very soon. He said, I've said this before and I say it now. We are not the small black college or conference anymore. I'm going to repeat that so y'all can tell a friend and tell another friend. I'm going to get me a little tea so I can say it a little bit clearly. Charles McClellan said, I've said this before and I will say it now. We are not the small black college or conference anymore. McClellan told media, we are a legitimate force. Our revenue numbers are tracking extremely strong. I have not seen other FCS conferences revenue this year, but based on last year's numbers, we were ranked first of all FCSs. Given where we are with our television contracts in 5 years, we will actually surpass 2 FBS conferences, and they might have the ability to up their numbers too. What's up, Reginald Simpson? Reggie, I'm just giving you information because people are always talking about the SWAC ain't this, the SWAC ain't this, the SWAC ain't this, right? Let me help you. It's from the commissioner's desk. And usually commissioners don't come out and make bold statements. They usually speak on the low end. This man speaking saying, hey, y'all, it can get better. But let me finish. He said, McClellan said, check this out. McClellan said the league is preparing for the renegotiation of the ESPN deal, which wasn't a good deal. But we wasn't operating from a position of power. That was right before Dion. When Dion came in, now we, okay. But, the things came. But he said this deal is set to expire in 3 years. In the meantime, though, the SWAC has distributed more than $9 million to its 12 members, not including Jackson State keeping profits from the SWAC championship game. Dion kept their money. Dion, they kept their bread. That's more than all of the FCS conference, according to McClellan. He says the league is in such a good position that going to a Power 5 league is only moving up in terms of financials. Let me keep going. Hey, Seneca, what's up? I see y'all out there. I'm just telling y'all, when y'all get to talk about these, they ain't like Texas now. It's the problems up in Texas, y'all. I got to talk to y'all about Texas in a minute. But man, they ain't like Texas, but people talk about people coming into the conference, he said. But what about the schools leaving? I mean, they asked McClellan. McClellan asked rhetorically. He said, we can't honestly say if there is an institution that wants to leave the SWAC. But he said they would have to go to the Power 5 because there is no other conference that can get as much revenue distribution anywhere else. He said, that's how strong we are, and our revenue projection is trending upward. Oh, I love this. So how does that financial gain help schools on the field of competition? The question was asked. Jock McClellan believes that the upward trend of the bottom line can alleviate the needs for guarantee games played by SWAC schools in football and basketball, as well as provide things for students, athletes that many of these institutions haven't been able to do. So when you start talking about what's next, it is, he said, it's continue to deliver to our fans a equal product, and it has continued to deliver the range that our institutions need so they can do things such as not having to play all of these buy games all the time and traveling all the way around the country. Teams will be able to travel in a first class manner. That's what conferences offices are for. And he's saying, I'm so proud that in 4 years we've been able to elevate our revenue structure, and we're now in the distributing some legitimate, serious money back to their schools. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad you're there. He's saying nothing like Texas, right? I see what he said about. Hold up. Let me see. He looked all. awful in high school. Zion was always too heavy. But you said it's about built. His body ain't badly built. He's just overweight. You lose the weight. You know, Paul. I don't know. But let me, sis, uh, Alfio. Okay. He said something about Texas, right? Did I put it up on the screen? You know. Okay. He said, I hope your kids in the class. He said, what? Ain't nothing like Texas. Yeah. Ain't nothing like the state of Texas. Uh, uh, okay. All right. Explain to me. Explain to me, Alfio. Let's talk. They sent this to me this morning. 5-star Texas commit A.J. Johnson is headed to Australia to play in the NBL. He's going halfway around the country instead of coming to play for Texas. Hold on. This 5-star guard, A.J. Johnson, tells this sports thing that rather than 10 Texas next season, he will be signing to play with the Illawarra Hawks in Australia. The 6'5" combo guard, Alfio. Alfio, you can chime in at anything. You can talk about, let me see what you're going to say about this kid. He chose Australia over Texas. Hold on. The 6-foot combo guard from California, from Castaic, California, Southern California Academy, who ranks the number 15 overall class in 2023. Johnson said that the move to play professionally was better fit for him preparing to the NBA than going to Texas. They're going to college. Y'all talk to me. Y'all help me. He's going to hide for a year? Okay. Hide for a year? Okay. All right. Okay. The decision to head overseas, let me finish. He said, the college environment is a bit more controlled, and the X's and O's is not as much about playing off of feel and freedom. College is too structured, I think he said. It's just interesting. The young man is saying this. Hold on now. Johnson said. He said, I feel I thrive more in an up and down system, getting up more shots and playing off field, but you also still playing off actions and stuff like that. Okay. Well, why did he go to the G League? Huh. Oh, okay. Sound like the kid tired of school and he don't have a grade. Oh, see. Y'all, let me show you. When I read that about a young man making a decision about his career, look what happens. Look what happens. Look what happens. Look what people say about him without knowing no particulars. I'm talking about no particulars. Man, Texas can get you in with grade without having grades, Paul Miranda. Come on, man. But this, let me put this back up here. Because this was y'all, first thing y'all think of a kid. It's the first thing y'all want to say. Just because he don't want to go to y'all mighty Texas. It's interesting. Hey, I respect your opinion. I'm just putting it up there. But let me finish with what the young man was saying. Not with you guys, because now one of y'all probably went to Texas before. And now one of y'all had no scholarship to Texas. So let me hear what the young man has to say. But I love your comments. I love your contrast. And it's just odd that that's the first thing we think about the young kid. It's very odd. Why we always got to think something. He not good. He trying to hide. He not ready. He not this. He not that. He not that. Why? In basketball, summer basketball community, why are people so negative? I'm just putting your comments up on the screen. Let me finish. He said, I feel like I thrive in a more of an up and down system. Getting up more, oh, I think he said that. I think I'm getting up more seriously. So I can really lock in on the game and try to be the best player I can be. He said the decision to head overseas wasn't an easy one for Johnson, who along with Ron Holland was one of the 2 top 5 stars that signed. He's a 5-star, but he ducking. Okay. Well, why y'all give him 5 stars? Why y'all give him 5 stars if he ducking? 5 stars duck too. Okay. 5 stars ain't okay. All right. They signed. Oh, I love this. Just listen to the article. Let me finish. He said he developed a strong relationship with Coach Terry and publicly endorsed him for the job during the season. This young man did. This young man helped Rodney Terry. I'm glad he waited to act. See, think of what this boy did. Mr. Bowden. I just think it's no reason to go overseas with the NFL. Have you ever been a 5-star recruit, Dwayne Bowden? I'm just asking for a friend. I know somebody. I know somebody gonna help me. I'm gonna. Wait a minute. Hold up. Somebody just gave me something. Why y'all give these people these stars then? Dwayne, Paul Miranda, you know why I said I welcome your opinions? But why was that the first thing? So Dwayne said, I just think there's no reason to go overseas with the money flowing. I can understand profile being more free for him. Same route his older brother took. This is the guy that they saying is Jalen Green's younger brother. They say. Dwayne, they say. Because I'm talking to some people on the West Coast on my Twitter right now, Dwayne. They say Jalen Green's younger brother. If the kid is a pro, it makes sense to me. He can make more money. But guess what? Dwayne, you might be right. He might be hiding. But that wouldn't be the first comment that come out. The sad part is that people think they know that's best for other people. And that's why I said, Dwayne, you and Paul Miranda, I love, that's why, if I put you on the screen, that means, Dwayne, understand, if I put you on the screen, I think you got something to say. I think you got something to say. I know, Dwayne, but when I put you on the screen, it ain't no indictment of you. That means I value that comment. Okay, let's get that. So, why, in the meanwhile, I'm valuing your comment, I get a text. But let me finish what the kid got to say. Because I love this conversation. But Doug, I done found out everybody got different opinions on about this thing. See, my thing is, who gave him the 5 stars? The kid didn't give it to him. But hold on. You know what I'm going to tell you, what the West Coast. When he tell me something, he like E.F. Hutton. Now listen, okay? So I'm going to tell you what he said in a minute. That's the worst kept secret in the world, Jeremy Davis, but thank you. That's the worst kept secret, but thank you so much. Daniel Snyder will sell the Washington Commanders for $6 billion to the ownership group of Magic Johnson. Yes. Worst kept secret in the world. But good. But check this out. Let me finish talking about the boy. Let me tell you, if I knew nothing else about the kid, he supported Rodney Terry. And he waited till Rodney Terry got the money and got the job. And then he he could have released this earlier. See, y'all, I told y'all I be thinking somewhere else. He could have reached this earlier. Then the folk would look, damn, Rodney Terry, you losing all these dudes. Hold up. He said, I love Coach Terry. That's my guy. If I was going to college, it would be coached by him and would go to Texas for sure. I just feel like the pro route is the best decision for me. And Dwayne, I'm keep reading, Dwayne. Dwayne, you might be on to something. Let me keep reading, Dwayne. Dwayne, I'm listening. You might be on to something. Because I knew somebody else sent a kid away because they felt they would have got exposed in college. Dwayne, come back to me, baby. I got you. Paul Miranda, come on back. I'm going to bring you back. Come on back home. Hold up, y'all. Watch this. Hold up. He said, this was a tough decision. Hey, what you saying, Paul Miranda? See, there you go again. There go Paul Miranda. 5 stars in Cali what you saying, don't have validity? Is that what you saying? Yeah, hold up. They say a long and lanky combo guard. That means he's skinny. Johnson is incredible skill with the ball with his hand. He needs to gain a lot of more strength. Okay. See, I just read more. Dwayne, you might be right, baby. You might be right. And continue to be more consistent with his jump shot. He can't shoot, Dwayne. But he sees plenty with his game that transferred to the pro level and understand what he needs to. The way that I make plays, I feel like every time I had a ball in my hands, I can make something happen. That's the dude talk. They said they got comps like LaMelo Ball and Josh Giddey. Hold on. So now, my California, my West Coast contact. When I tell y'all, when he said, I'm gonna back him. What Paul Miranda? Paul Miranda, this is what I'm telling y'all. You remember when I put your tweets up on the screen? This is what I'm talking about. He said, Hatter. He has 0 grades, and his handlers are on the take heavy. Hatter, he isn't Texas ready. He is a mid-major at best. They say he's Jalen Green's brother, but they really ain't related. His crew asked for $500,000 from Arizona State, and they turned his ass down. No. Hold on. They don't comp him. Hold up. Let me. I'm sorry, Garrett. Johnson sees similarities in his game with LaMelo Ball. He went there. And Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey played over in that league. All right? Josh Giddey a bad dude. But hey, y'all. But Alfio, y'all might have dodged the bullet on this one, Alfio. I call myself messing with Texas. Because Alfio think everything's great in Texas. Rick Brown, who was that? Rick Brown, was that Rick Brown? Who was that live up in Texas? One of y'all live up in Texas. Who was that live up in Austin? Who was that live up in Austin? I still saw his name. What's up, Kirk Dorsey? What's up, baby? I just saw it, man. My bad. Doug said most people want to be the person with instant analysis. I like that, Doug. Hold up. Hey, I never saw it. People say he was pro already. What? I'm just, yeah, Rick Brown. I know I was right, Rick. But I think that's interesting, y'all. And I wasn't going to even bring it up until Alfio, man, everything great in Texas, but y'all can't even keep a 3-star. Y'all couldn't gave him the 500,000. Ain't the puff fund? Is the puff fund and puff? Y'all done puff the puff fund in the air? Wow. What's up, Alfio? Alfio mad at me over there, man. But I'm glad I got all my people with me, right? I'm glad I got all y'all with me, Because a guy that watched this show every day, all the time, he clicked out, sometimes I know y'all ain't on the whole time. And I got to be conscious of that and start repeating stuff. But it just sounds redundant when I'm repeating it. But I forgot, y'all can't just be on here the whole time. And I got to start repeating because faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing the word. Hearing the word. So, yesterday, I exposed, and y'all help me because I haven't had a chance. I've been so busy, y'all. I haven't had a chance to watch the mainstream media yet. Okay, haven't watched Stephen A. Have anybody on mainstream media, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, all them guys, have they talked about the Mark Taylor guy? The guy that talked crazy and talking about black folks and N-word this and N-word this, and I'm a have anybody see the reason I got to talk about this again? Because one of our greatest followers, one of our followers who follow everything we do, he didn't know nothing about it. And he was on the show yesterday. He said he didn't know he got in on the end. But I'm going to play it again, and I'm going to play it again on Monday. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play it. Since they ain't playing it, I'm not letting this clown get away from this. This is a trainer that trained. Let me give you some backdrop. Let me give you a little bit more backdrop. Hold on. You know I got to give it to you. You know I got to give it. Hold on, right. Hold on. I can't wait. When my man say he didn't hear it, I said, Robert Hannah, what the hell? You ain't doing your job, bro. Hold on. Yeah, Shea Gillis Alexander's cold. You're right. But this cold too. What is his name? Here we go. Other day, some videos of football trainer Mark Taylor calling black people the N-word, saying he wants to hang black women from a tree, and how Atlanta is too black. But Mindy Collins, 96% of Taylor's clients are young black men. Taylor also worked with Dabo Sweeney, Luther King, I don't know who the hell that is, and Nick Saban and others, people at Georgia and everything in the SEC. Let me tell y'all something. She said they were just talking about it on the NBA channel. Oh, okay. All right. That ain't mainstream media, Laura. That ain't mainstream media. I said mainstream media. Oh, watch this. Gary, hold on, Gary. You must didn't hear. Gary, I can't wait to play this clown again because some people didn't hear yesterday. Hold on. That's why I told y'all to share the show, because we got 96% of his clients is black. Hold up, y'all. Y'all remember what Angel Reese said?
Sense?
Watch this.
No, look, I do. Like, everything LSU has done, they downplayed all year.
Our out-of-conference schedule was weak. The SEC was weak. Mind you, 4 teams were still to the Sweet 16 going into the Elite Eight. So you saying all these things, Coach Mulkey is a racist, all this stuff. She has a team full of black women that stand on her and stand by her back. You have Didi, Taya, all of them coming from Baylor. She was at Baylor. They don't go to Baylor. They come to LSU to support her, just to see everything we got all year.
96% of his class is black. Hold on. But this how he talk about his black folk. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let's go here first.
Bro, look what you got me. Look what you got me. $129. Look at that. Nice. Look at that nice jacket. Laid out here on the bed for me. Nice. Columbia. Yeah. Columbia, yeah. Yeah. So, got the Glock by the bed. Yeah, let me go. Room service. Y'all need y'all niggas to bring me some chicken wings, 2 hoes, a red bone and a white girl. Y'all want the white girl, Ro gonna try the red bone. No, Borf ain't coming. Yeah, he was here and everything. He make them leave. He make the red bone leave. Yeah, he don't do that and everything. So I tried that one time at the house. Yeah, just Ro. Yeah, cause he probably do it, and he probably gonna throw out we on the 14th floor. He probably throw her out the window when he done with her. Yeah, cheap rate. Atlanta, Nigger Town. Got me a nice new jacket though.
And Rick Tim, Sick Rick, a little Rick. I want Angel Reese to do her thing, but I want her to be smart. Baby girl, just because a woman got black girls on her team, Lil Rick, just because they got white black girls on your team, don't mean she ain't no racist. I want my young sister do her thing, but I want her to be smart. Rick. Yes. So 90%, 6% of this guy's clients are black. Hold up, I'm not through. Brad, I'm not through. Hold on, watch this.
Downtown Atlanta, Ro. Coming up here, Andrew's got a conference with the legislature, real estate thing and all, and downtown Atlanta, staying here at the Omni Hotel, everybody CNN. Ain't seen a white person in sight. Homeless ones on the street. Every restaurant looking in here is black. Every car beside them is black. They can have Atlanta. It used to be a fun place to come to up here. They can have this place right here and stuff. Ain't no way. No way. Just need to. There's your. Yeah. Well, it was just a sign up there. Had Obama and all them on there and stuff, man. So, yeah, that's all that's up here. That's all that's up here, man. And stuff is just crap. Yeah. Yeah. You and Borf need to come up here and go hunting. Yeah. And stuff, man. Ain't nothing here, dog. Ain't nothing but blacks up here. That's all it is. Atlanta's done. And stuff is just crap. Yeah. Yeah. You and Borf need to come up here and go hunting. Yeah.
I repeated that. You and the boys need to come up here and go hunting.
And stuff, man. Ain't nothing here, dog. Ain't nothing but blacks up here. That's all it is. Atlanta's done gone down, man. Just gone. Ro, look at this nigga trying to pull out in front of me right here. Look at this nigga trying to pull out in front of me right here. Hey, did you see that tree right there? Yeah. Did you see that tree right there? Ro will hang you from that tree. Yeah. Downtown.
96% of his clients are black. I'm going to keep hammering that in. Hold on. He don't like black people, right? Hold on. Okay. 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 I'm gonna let this sit there for a minute. Cunningham. Google Mark Taylor. That's his name. Mark Taylor. Mark Taylor. Racist. Mark Taylor racist. Google that. It's going to come right up. So this dude no, man. They say they leaked his ex-wife got leaked these tapes. That's what some people say. This one on social media platform. Somebody on a platform used this video and played it. If you saw that .com thing up there, he didn't know. He didn't want this to get out. Nah. How do you know what's funny? Is I worked briefly in Rome, Georgia. White boys I work with. It scares me from visiting Atlanta. Y'all, listen to me, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I just want to make us aware when we send our kids off to some of these people and make them rich. Like I mentioned yesterday, Tommy Tuberfield, coached at Auburn. All these black players he had down in this same area. He is a U.S. Senator now. He put 50 of them on the planet. And every bill that got to do anything with helping black people, he done voted against. Every bill. The George Floyd, John Lewis, any bill got anything to help anybody that look like you, he votes against it. No, he ain't the worst politician. He's somebody who built all politicians ain't that good to me, but he built his fortune off of the backs of people like this. That look like this. Listen to me, y'all. Just listen to the evil ass. First of all, the evil ass stuff that he was saying. I don't know about some of y'all. I ain't never sit up there and said that about nobody. I'm finna go hang a woman. I'm finna go kill some white people. I'm ordering up the cheapest thing on the menu. No, he tried the yellow bone. He gonna throw the yellow bone out the window when he finished with her. Eric, but we keep sending our kids. And our kids sitting there thinking, how could she be racist? She got a team full of black girls. The sad part is the only time usually they somewhat hide this kind of stuff is in sports. But you can't hide it. They ain't hiding it no more, even in sports. Y'all, he went to jail for stalking and threatening a woman. How is that surprising? How is anyone surprised? But we still send our kids to him. This is truly the worst kind of racism by Mark Taylor. Strength coach, a speed coach in Georgia. And he steals and picks and smiling with Jalen Hurts and other black athletes. Besides Taylor's career, this should end any of y'all absurd claims that Jerry Jones, the owners and coaches, can't be racist as SF, cause the players are mostly black. Don't y'all? I want to hear that mess no more. But rather they got black players because they want to win. Ironically, on his Facebook post profile, Taylor paints himself as an outstanding Christian who selflessly trains athletes, which he sees as a ministry to God. Absolutely. I haven't heard none of them. I haven't heard none of these coaches, Nick Saban, Dabo Sweeney, because Dabo, I got a picture of him and Dabo. Hold on. I got a picture of him and Dabo. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. I got a picture somewhere of him and old Dabo. Right here. Yeah. Old Dabo! Hey, I don't care about what you gonna do. The question is, you guys out here, right? Especially these black power brokers in football in the South, got to make it clear in Georgia and Alabama that this man be persona non grata around their programs, or the black talent will go elsewhere. Shall I repeat that? The question is, will these guys, the black power brokers of football in the South, make it clear to Georgia, Alabama, that this man, and Clemson, if this man is persona non grata, you don't know what that means? Look it up. Around their programs, or their black talent will go elsewhere. It's the only way you're going to stop this. The man who he is, what he is, he ain't going to stop. I got to take a break. Got to take one. Let me find. Where am I? I'm back. Clemson said that he is not affiliated with the university. We know that. I still don't understand how Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, even Texas gets our black. Y'all sure didn't say much when I was gone. Paula, I'm just gone. And can I help you? That is Moody. Can I help you? And you're sadly wrong if you think that these feelings are just limited to schools in Georgia. I would love to be a fly on the wall at all of these PWI school coaches' offices. As soon as these black athletes step off the field or court, this is what almost all of them truly feel. Where's the news coverage? Laura said it was on the NBA channel. The people on the NBA channel on the XM radio mentioned it. Laura, how much did they talk about it? Yeah, yeah, all of that. I got all that information right here. Where's the news coverage? It's not the first controversy he's been a part of over the past 20 years. According to Macomb, Georgia Telegraph, in 2007, the former Northside Middle School 7th grade science teacher and former Warner Robins, a high school track and field coach, was found guilty of stalking a woman. I can see that in him. He was sentenced to probation in 2009. And guess what? Taylor was already convicted of domestic violence and for making harassing phone calls to his ex-wife, and was previously on probation for interfering with witnesses by intimidating his former fiancée. These convictions overlapped, causing one probation to be revoked and Taylor to be sent to prison, where he stayed until 2012. They put all this out by our guys. I'm going to put this out by them. Did they put out about Terrio Morris had a misdemeanor? No. I'm just saying, what did they say? Pay attention. What did they say? I want to know what they said about it. I want to, was it an extensive or what they just mentioned it? I want to know what they said, because I didn't hear it. But check this out. His probation was partially lifted in 2016 by Chief Judge George Nunn and fulfilled in 2017. Coach Mark Taylor, close friend of the Clemson football team, Alabama football team, Georgia football teams, Florida Gator football teams, openly talked about lynching a black woman. I want to know what they said, though. Hey, Robert, you just get my text about passing of James Bradley. Yeah, I got it. I got your text. One of the greatest basketball players in Memphis history, James Spook Bradley. I'd have to say, I'm always going to say Penny the best, but before Penny, it was Spook Bradley. Penny had the better career, but Spook Bradley, just unbelievable. James Bradley, oh my God. I didn't really want to talk about it because it brings up so many. At least you got a chance to play with him. I didn't get a chance to play against him. I didn't get a chance to play with him. They were a lot older than I was, and I just when he was in the gym, I wouldn't have wanted to play anyway. I just wanted to watch him. I didn't know who Wayne Sims was, but I guess a lot of y'all know who he was. But James Bradley, man, golly, played for Memphis. Oh my goodness, Memphis State. But thank you, Ray Moore. Ray Moore is from Memphis, so yeah, I got your text about it. Yeah, it got me. It was one of my heroes. Had her. This is the first. Y'all got to watch this, man. Each of these programs need to denounce this man immediately. Somebody wrote and sent me a text saying, Coach Mark Taylor is what's wrong with sports. It's the plantation mentality where white racist coaches use black athletes to further their careers while spewing racist views behind closed doors. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Memphis is in Tennessee. Uh, I don't know if you've been reading the news, Paul Miranda. All three of the Tennessee three has been reinstated. All three of them have been reinstated. Um, it's amazing. And all I want is y'all to be aware. I mean, just be aware. You know, don't be doom and gloom. Just say, just be looking around like, hey, man, this stuff real. And we, you know, and we still gonna send them. Y'all, I know y'all still gonna. I'm sending my son straight to Florida. I'm sending my boys to the big dogs. No, Keith Lee didn't want no parts of James Bradley. Oh, hell no. No. Oh, I didn't even see that. That Keith Lee didn't want no parts of Spook. Spook would duck on you and hit you. Spook was just, oh my God. Ray, I ain't gonna tell you, great guy. Great guy. He is just, he played the sport of basketball so violently. He played it so violently. James, I wish we had video of him. James Bradley. Oh my God. Then he played, he was the best in his high school, y'all. He played on the team with the second best player, who was just as nasty as him. Hey, hold on, Ray. Did they ever lose a game? Ray Moore, I don't know. Ray, I don't think they ever lost a game. He played with John Gunn. They was on the same team. The number one, the best player in Memphis, and the number two, and they was on the same team. Keith Lee, you can't mention Keith Lee with these guys. Curtis George, I'm just telling you. Keith Lee, 35-0. See, 35. They never lost. It was, hey y'all. It was. I just think about it. Have we ever had a team in Houston that had the number one player and the number two player on the same team? And one 6'8" and the other 6'11"? China and Russia signed a treaty. The Chinese dollar is becoming more powerful than the U.S. dollar. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Paul. How's that going to affect you, Paul? How's it going to affect you? How's it going to affect us, Paul? I'm kidding. I'm serious. But let me get you some NBA. Let me get some NBA in. Last night, Chicago beat Toronto. OKC beat New Orleans. What y'all see in them games? Like that Zach LaVine went off, didn't he? See, Ray Moore, the man had a broken hand and scored 30. These dudes load management with a broken. He said, I don't need that other hand for these clowns. Hey, man, I'm just telling y'all, man, that was amazing. Like y'all talk about Eddie Owens and Dwight, Dwight, what's his name? Dwight Jones and them kind of guys. That's how these guys were to the Memphis basketball community. But Chicago, Toronto, what's up with DeMar DeRozan's daughter doing all that screaming at the game, man? I know men that said, girl, if you don't shut up. But they was grinning at her. Look at Kevin Framer with his good Googling ass over there. He always Googling something, man. Always. let me see who is that. OKC. Hey man, yeah, I remember. I came on this show. I don't know how many years ago. When Shea Gillis, he was a rookie. I came on this show. I talked about it. I'm gonna go back and get it and send it to you. Uh, Lori, they missed. Hey y'all, how we gonna hold these little boys accountable? And you got pros missing 18 free throws. 18 free throws in a game. 18 free throws. Toronto missed 18 free throws, man. Let me see who missed. Thank you, Lori. You the switch my train of thought. I got to see this. These dudes missed 18 free throws. They was 18 or 36. Siakam missed 6. Ginobili missed 5. Scotty Barnes missed 3. Van Fleet missed 3. Wow. Mindy, you would have told that girl, if you don't shut up, Mindy, you ain't gonna let her. That little girl was hollering loud as hell. But guess what though, y'all? They won last night. And let's see what happens. So Chicago wins that to play against who? Milwaukee. Chicago got to play against Milwaukee. Boy, that's a hell. Hey, is that right? Because that's a short. Oh, they're going to Miami. Okay. Oh, okay. They got to play against Miami to see who go against Milwaukee. Okay. All right. Okay. That's right. That's the second game. You're right. So Chicago win that one to go to Miami. The winner of the Miami-Chicago game gets to play Milwaukee. Am I right? Am I right? Hold on. So who played in? Wait a minute. There's no games today. Y'all, there's no games today. Okay, Chicago play Miami, and OKC play Minnesota. I got you. Okay, I got you. Think about the I-94 series. I have going to Chicago and then have to go to when I was going to Chicago. I used to fly into Chicago to go to Green Bay and Charles played at Green Bay. So I always go to Chicago because Chicago had better rental cars, and then it's a better flight than trying to fly close to Green Bay or Milwaukee. So I always fly in Chicago, hang out a day, then I go up there, up 94, just go straight, straight shot. But I used to do that all the time. But man, let me tell y'all something. I'm kind of lacking this playoff because a lot of people didn't like the playoffs and play in. But I'm lacking the play-in, you know? I'm really lacking the play-in. What's going to happen? So can we go? I guess, no, we got to start talking about the next series because guess what? On Saturday, Brooklyn plays Philly. That's a subway series. I mean, you can get on the train and go back and forth, an hour and something. Philly to Brooklyn. Y'all, I might have to go up there for that. Man. What's the day? You know what? I might have to go up there, man. I might have to go up there for that one. I'm glad I looked at it. Boston and Atlanta on Saturday. Who gonna win that series? Oh, the Amtrak series. Okay, thank you. The Amtrak series. That man said he going to get him 9 holes in out there. So, hold on. You know what series I want to see? New York and Cleveland. Hold on. Where does it start out at? Hold on. It starts out in Cleveland. Okay. I want to see that. Give me a chance to see my son. That man said, I'm headed to Atlanta to celebrate. Celebrate what? What you celebrating, Thad Mute? But guess what, y'all? Golden State versus Sacramento. Oh, my goodness. Who gonna win that one? Who gonna win that one? Yeah. Golden State and Sacramento is not that far, y'all. I drove from Golden State to Sacramento, Golden State. Then on Sunday, you got Memphis and the Lakers. Rick, Memphis and the Lakers. Thanks for keeping time with me, Rick. I don't know why you're doing that, but thank you. What about the Clippers in Phoenix? Russell Westbrook going against Kevin Durant. Yo, I am really lacking. I got a question. I bet you Thaddeus Moody. Everybody except Thaddeus Moody. Let's count down the top 10 selling NBA jerseys. Who number one? Who number one? Oh, yeah, you celebrate. Who the number one jersey sales in the league? Come on, don't Google. Just get a guess. Come on. Number one. Give me number one. Come on. Give me number one. Hurry up. Hatter. It's just, yeah, the number one. No. It's number one. The top selling jerseys in the NBA. Who's the number one? Some very interesting, intriguing matchups. It's just the number sequence is. Let me tell you who got the number one selling jersey in the NBA. Congratulations, Thad. Daughter getting that white jacket. I saw that. Hell no, ain't no Damian Lillard. Man, get out of here. The number one selling jersey. I'll help you out, though. He number 9. Damian Lillard, I'm going to help you. Somebody give me a number. Steph, number 2. You was almost there. Trey Phillips, number 2, Steph. Keep going. Ja is number 8. Ja number 8. Tatum, hell no. Tatum number 3, though. Tatum number 3. Damn. Hold up. How many of y'all done bought jerseys? I've never bought nobody's jersey. How many of y'all don't hit about LeBron James? There you go. Number 1, LeBron James. Who else on this top 15 list? LeBron James. Give me some more names. Yeah, LeBron James, number 1. Number 1. All right. Number 2, Stephon Curry. Number 3, Jason Tatum. Who number 4? Who number 4, D. White? Give me a number. D. White, have you ever bought a jersey? Mark Edwards, have you ever bought a jersey? Mark Edwards said Women Rock wins. It's Thursday, man. Devin Booker, let me see Devin Booker. Yeah, he number 7. You know him. Hey, Jerry McGee, what's happening? Jerry McGee? Hold on, Jerry McGee. Who is, we talking about the top selling jerseys in the NBA right now. And have you ever bought a jersey and wore a jersey? I've never bought a jersey and I've never wore a jersey ever in my entire life. I told you, I ain't never wearing nobody else's name on my back. So, Giannis. Paul Miranda was right. Number 4 is Giannis. Who number 5? Luka. Jordan Poole is number 15, y'all, for real. Zion, hell no, ain't nobody bought no Zion jersey. Ain't nobody bought one now. Jordan Poole, number 15, though. I didn't know that many people were buying Jordan Poole jersey. I think no, D'Angelo Russell ain't on this list. Yeah, Luka is number 5. Hatter, I'm tripping, working too hard. Eric, you say you never wore a jersey. Who all y'all wore a jersey before? Kyrie, let's see. Kyrie, number 10. You right, Eric. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander ain't up there, ball. Y'all ain't buying. I can't believe y'all done forgot one name. I'm kind of pissed off at y'all right now. I'm really, really pissed off. Jason Tatum, D, is number 3. I love Kevin Freightman's class. Everybody in Mr. Freightman's class, I love you. Jordan Poole was the Oakland, Chicago, and Milwaukee markets working for him. Okay. All right. KD. Thank you, Paul Miranda. I know Paul Miranda got a list on there. KD number 6. I cannot believe. Devin Booker is number, I saw him. I said him earlier. Devin Booker is number 7. D. White. D. White getting all these things. D. White is out Googling y'all butt over here right quick. D'Angelo Russell been hooping, but he didn't hoop the other night. Steph Curry number 2, baby. Hey man, Harden ain't on here, man. Don't do me like that, businessman. See, businessman, you had to start some stuff with me. You know Harden ain't on here no more. But his teammate is, and y'all ain't called him out yet. Oh, okay. All right, keep going, D. White. D. White, let me see what you got. You tied him up, D. White. D. White, I can't believe you ain't said Joel Embiid. Thank you, Eric. Hey, the Joker. Hey, think about this, y'all. They always talk about the Joker the Joker number 12. Y'all don't even think about the Joker. See, y'all wrong for this. Y'all wrong. That's all right. Kelvin, you like jerseys. It's all right. I just ain't. I didn't want to wear nobody's jersey. I just did. Kyrie, Kyrie on there. I said Kyrie is number 10. Number 10. He number 10. Jaylen Brown number 14. Y'all wasn't gonna get that. LaMelo Ball. Y'all didn't nobody say LaMelo. LaMelo number 11, y'all. LaMelo is number 11. It's number 11. Let me see. What else I got? Hold on. They say Zion uniform. Hey, man. Y'all wrong for this, man. But y'all, I saw an article. I'm going to see it. I'm going to have time to talk about it. I haven't researched it, but I want to share a little of it with y'all. I was there. The NBA play-in, I wanted to share this. The youngest NBA team in the NBA. No, excuse me, the second youngest in the NBA is the Oklahoma City's just won the play-in game, y'all. And they also have 15 first-round draft picks over the next 5 years. 2 in 2023, 4 in 24, 4 in 25, 3 in 26, and 2 in 27. Of course, they can't use all those picks. You know they can't use all them picks. You can't sign no 2. You can't. So I would trade Green and Porter for SGA. Green and Porter. Draymond Green and who? What is you talking about, man? Oh my God. Let's see. I got another. Somebody sent me in Twitter bag. Y'all understand? I got stuff that got piled up. They asked me, said, JUCO is not the place you go if you're not good enough to play at the 4-year level. The basketball world needs to change that narrative. What y'all think about that? All them picks unprotected. Every last one of them picks unprotected, I think. That's why they're talking about it. I'm just keep going now. Just keep going. Hold on. I got something for y'all, man. I gotta. I didn't do it. I wish I had did it. Let me give y'all this information. I see Memphis sign ex-guard. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah. I talked about that. How many of those people? Oh, okay. Oh, Green. Oh, yeah, hell yeah! I trade Jalen Green, and yeah, both of them. But that's the story I was trying to tell you. Thank you, man. When Doc Rivers was with the Clippers, I had a chance to go out there and spend time with him. About 2-3 weeks out there with. I was out there, right? I was going to practice, and I told y'all how when I got in the gym, the dude told me, I think I told y'all, the trainer told me, man, be careful what you say in the gym because everything is recorded. Your sound, voice, everything. Steve Ballmer, I guess he's he's one of the Microsoft guys, so ain't no telling what kind of technology he got in there. But everywhere you go, I told you. So I got a chance to go hang out and watch Shea Gilgeous Alexander. And I saw how he was always there in the morning to work out. And then I go over to Loyola Marymount, where on they alternate days. You go to Loyola Marymount one day, and then the rest of the days you go to UCLA and work out. So we in the gym, and so all we trying to see who all the rookies supposed to come over there. Cause Sam, that's why Sam took me over there. He wanted me to see him. Shea Gillis Alexander was the main one over there. The rest of them went over there. The little guy used to from Dallas, he wasn't there. The little short guard that played for Dallas, he was there. He had a cup of coffee with them. I forgot his name. The little short guard. I forgot what school he went to. Somebody tell me he went to the Clippers for. He played for Snoop. I think Snoop was close to him. If y'all can give me that name, I can't remember this kid's name for nothing in the world. But Shea was going against Rondo, right? Rondo came out after the game. Rondo came over and told Sam, "Hey man, that's a real one right there. When a pro come and tell you," he said, "Sam, Juwan Evans, thank you, man, thank you. Juwan Evans didn't show up. Then I went over to UCLA. Juwan Evans went over there. So, I don't know why and what he was doing. That's when I was there. I was there for about, 2 weeks. And I was very alarmed by that. But this dude, I never forget when he said that. But I got some news for y'all the other day. It was talking about, we call it portal combat. Portal combat, the transfer portal. And they were just talking about, I didn't get all the information, but yeah, Juwan Evans, that was a kid. He said, but with student athletes earning an extra year of eligibility because of COVID-19 and the blossoming name, image, and likeness landscape, the men's basketball transfer portal is on a pace to threaten the record number of transfers set in 2000-2001 academic year. In that cycle, 1,832 names entered the portal. Last year, it was 1,786. At the midway point of this season, the 22 to 23 transfer window, there are around 1,500 names. But there is an interesting subplot that's going on to watch over the next few months. Though, even after the transfer window slammed shut, early this spring, the NCAA sent out a memo regarding two-time transfers who aren't classified as graduate transfers. In the past, undergraduate student athletes could apply for waivers to be eligible immediately, citing any number of reasons: a coaching change, a coach running them off in the favor of a better player, or something else. There's a new memo that clearly states that these reasons aren't going to be approved anymore. Essentially, the only acceptable reason for undergraduate waivers will now be issued relating to mental health, physical well-being, discrimination, and learning disabilities. So some schools, and judging by the numbers of two-time graduate transfers in the portal, some players are taking a cynical approach saying, we'll believe it when we see it. When it comes to the NCAA denying waivers to hundreds of student athletes, As waivers get denied or it becomes clear two times undergraduates are going to be required to sit out a year, we'll explore splitting up the immediately eligible and sit out transfers into two different categories, just like the old days of 3 years ago. The transfer window, the transfer window for men's college undergraduates closes May the 11th. So if you little June bugs out here, he got a few more days. He got a month if you want to transfer. Okay, just want to get that out there to you, man. Just in case ain't nobody told you. Hold on, got something else for you. Hello. I told you. Hey, the hits keep coming. This one I wanted to. It kind of got to me. Got to me the other day. I hope I find it. Oh, is that it? I hope I find it. Hold up. Let me see. Summer basketball. That ain't it. Y'all, oh, hold up. This might be it. This might be it. This might be it. No, that ain't it. No, it's some people came on, and I just hope some people. Oh, please be it. I'm getting close. And people was just coming on talking about how the cost of going to these basketball games are. And I'm trying to find it. It's here. Nah, that ain't it. I'm trying to find it. I got it in my notes somewhere. But is it that bad out there? Let me see. Cost. Okay, I think it. Summer bag. Okay, I got it here. Let me see. Hold up. I must have skipped by it. Hold on. I want to put it on my big screen. Over here. Okay, hold on. Okay, I just got it here. He said there will be blue bloods, and next year there will be ain't gonna keep losing money, but they got to win, man. They got to win, Doc. So somebody said something has to be done, and let's talk. Jimmy ain't on here, Let's talk, parents. Yeah, I mean, y'all the one have to pay this stuff, and I'm just, and when I got this many tweets about it, I said, wow, I got to talk about it. Let's see, here it is. I found it. It said, some events. Okay. Thank you, Karima. And Karima, I just got Karima, and I'm serious. I got to figure this thing out. I got to help y'all because there's people calling me. Well, my partners that got money, they got money, right? Telling me, man, I went to my boy's event, and man, they charging everybody $25, stuff like that, right? So I said, I'm gonna look into it. Okay. And Thaddeus Moody said made hoops in Chicago last week, and they charged $35 for a weekend pass. So a weekend is with Friday and Saturday. That's 2 days. Okay. So somebody said something has to be done about how much AAU tournaments are charging parents to watch games. I understand costs and gym rental fees and referees and workers. I understand that. I get it, but there is no reason to charge $20 or more for a day. People can't afford that. It has to change. Then somebody said, bad thing is that it is only going to get worse. I'm just playing tweets. All of these are response to these tweets. It's skyrocket every summer. Sad because some of these events aren't even doing live periods. And if you think college coaches are sitting home watching live streams every weekend, that's not happening. Okay? All right. So somebody asked a question that brought the tweet. They said they're pricing people out of basketball. And I just want to hear your comments. Thank you, Karima. I'm looking for your comments. I'm looking over here, but I'm looking at your comments too. Uh, um, that hold up. Then they said that and $10 a day for parking at a venue. She said, I pay it because I'm always going to support my baby, but it's insane for a family of four, not my case, would have to pay $160 for one and a half game. Wow. Wow. Y'all gonna pay it. See, that's what they know. I'm gonna pay it. You know what? I wouldn't pay it. I wouldn't pay it. See, somebody got to sacrifice something in order for this is a moment. In order to turn it into a movement, somebody had to sacrifice. I wouldn't do it, man, if I had to pay. Yo, it's just certain things I can have them. Just certain things I don't find that much value. Yes, I want to see my son play, but shit, he gonna. I figured out. I'm not finna get these dudes this money every week. I'm just not. And then they talking about $10 a day parking at some of these venues. I'm talking about around the world. These people talking about all the world. And one person said, my problem is that you charge teams $500 to $700, then charge the parents $25 per person. Then you have $10 refs, no parking, have kids playing on side court that's not regulation, no stream. It's just be bare minimum. And you're charging all this money. Eric, I'm trying to figure this thing out. As soon as the districts got wind of AAU, districts start, I don't care. I don't care how much the districts start costing. I don't care. Y'all pricing the people out of the market. And guess what? The people are coming and see the players, not the freaking event operators. Don't y'all know your son is the talent? And you got to pay to see your son's talent? That's the same thing they do it in NCAA. But Robert, I gotta go as my baby. Shh. You don't go to every damn thing he do. Man, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I used to hate I ain't gonna lie. Because I'm in this business, I used to hate for me have to pay to go in a basketball game. I'm in the business. Y'all pay it if you want to. But everybody just ain't happy with paying it. It's a lot of damn money, man. See, I don't know what y'all pay. I ain't got no baby. No. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Because but as long as y'all keep paying it though, they gonna keep charging. They gonna keep charging. Then somebody said, every time we step foot in Texas, one parent went right at Texas head. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I got to bring this up. Hold up. Let me bring them comments up a little bit. Come on, my comments. Hold up. He said, every time we step foot in Texas to play, my parents are paying $20 to $22 each day. Cost even more at the door on live periods. He said, I'm used to it by now. The Easter Road shoot charged $10 made hoops. Showdown charged. But of course, there were a few teams that got in. Okay. All right. Bro. Somebody said, bro, it's ridiculous. Can't even bring your family. You can go to the NBA game cheaper. I'm just giving it to y'all. Somebody said, facts, bro. Helps that we all have good parents that already know what it is. But I have had to help them before it comes with the territory. I guess this was a team, a guy who run a team. I just text you what the NCAA did on the cost of the June Scholastic event. Yeah. Okay. Okay. He said, Hatter, this is what is needed. NCAA put this in for June Scholastic event. There are limits on everything. Wow. Is this just for women? Team max cost is $250. Thank you. Max for college coaches, $100. Max for individual camps, $50. Max admission. The NCAA, is this just for men or women? Is that men or women? Hold on. Is it both? You said yes. Is it both? Is it men or women? Put men, or it's both? NCAA did cut the cost for boys and girls. Boys and girls. Is that okay? Trey Phillips, it's a shame that a U.S. citizen cannot get an investigation for his. Yeah. Huh. Tournament fees will have you eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Let me keep going. Let me give. Okay. Women, or just the women. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie, man. Y'all got to know how I am. If my son was playing now, I see him all the time. I know how good he is. I ain't got to go and see him play every damn game. You know what I'm saying? I did. But folks wasn't charging me that kind of money. EYBL, no, they gave me a pass. Hatter, this is unfair and a double-edged sword. I don't think as parents I should not support my child because I understand that. So what you gonna do? So I told you somebody got to sacrifice. It's either you gonna sacrifice or the event operator. His ass ain't sacrifice. Hatter, it's for the June team live period. I think it's totally ridiculous. I stopped bringing my family at time. 6 people. Ooh, yeah, Mindy. Mindy, you had a whole crew. You had a whole crew. Hold on. Hold up, y'all. Hold on. All right. Mindy, he said, don't even do weekend pass anymore. Then you got to drive across town and can't even bring food in. Yeah. Now, Mindy, I got to put that one on the screen. Yeah, I got to put that one on the screen. Hatter, check the man rubbing his hands price for icebreaker. Hatter, hater check. Check that man, his hands price. Check. What did you talking about? Fort Bend Ballers. I don't understand now. You said hater or hatter. I don't know what you're talking about. My son don't even play no more. I got him still wearing my Mo City Ballers jersey for 4 years to get it free. Man, why you tell people this? They gonna stop your son, man. Fort Bend Baller, I can't understand your is you talking hatter or hey, I don't know what you mean, man. You got to help me out with that one. Be more clear of what you're asking me about. Okay, let me go back. Mr. Cookley says inflation, everything goes up. Everything goes up. What happened at the icebreaker? I didn't go. I was not at the icebreaker. I can't tell you one thing happened at the icebreaker. I don't ask Jimmy about his events. No, I don't. I never asked him. I don't know what happened. You tell me what happened at the icebreaker. Fort Bend Ball. But at least Mr. Cooksey says everything goes up. I guess, okay, everything goes up. So that's why I say I wouldn't go. You know, if this is a little too much, egg costs more and so do milk. Okay. But eggs and milk, you got to eat those. That's something you got to eat. You ain't got to eat that damn basketball game. Money is the bottom line. If you don't make dollars, yes, I understand, Mr. Cooksey. I understand. I understand, Mr. Cooksey. This is getting good. Oh, hell no. Wait, hold on. Mr. Cooksey? I guess I can let Jimmy come on for 20 minutes because I got to get out of here. Jimmy, we're right up your alley. I got 20. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. You did it. Did that thing again. God, boy.
I don't know what's on switching out.
Power must have went out yesterday. I'm gonna figure it out, man. In a minute, I'm gonna figure it out. Let me see. Let me go back by myself. Go by yourself, Robert. Come on, Robert. Jimmy Hicks. Guess who's playing the Jimmy Hicks? Jimmy, I got Jimmy. They sent me a whole lot of tweets. I'm going back and forth. Let me get you because we got to come on because I got to get out of here too.
I got to go and update the schedule again.
Let's go. I'm finna. Let me see how. I got. Oh, okay. I go over here. Let me. But y'all keep talking. Keep talking. Let me find him over here. Let's see. All right. Okay. I got it. I'm getting there, old Rob. Rob, you a bad man, boy. You just a bad man. Hold up. Messing up. Come on, man. When I hit the screen, hit it. Okay. Let's see. I get the same thing. Let's see. All right. Now let me get you in there. All right. Okay. I got you now. So, Jimmy, we've been talking about because this guy. Let me read the first tweet. And Mr. Cooksey, Mr. Cooksey, you stay there because I want to hear from you, Mr. Cooksey, Big Money Cooksey. We want to hear from old Big Money Cooksey, old Big Money Grip. Hold up, Big Money Grip Cooksey. I can't wait to Jimmy. Somebody says something has to be done. Robert, has to be done about how much AAU tournaments are charging parents to watch games. I understand the cost, and we've talked about it before, but we're going to talk about it again. He said, I understand the cost of gym rentals, refs, and workers. I get it, but there's no reason to charge $20 or more for a day. People can't afford that. It has to change. Then I went down, Jim. I get down, and they said NBA games are more cheaper. And then I went down. They said some parents, it's going down. One parent said, the one that gets me is the $20 a day for 6-year-olds. What 6-year-old is really worth watching the game? They know the kids are there, so they're going to charge you. It's ridiculous. So then, Jim, I got a list this long. When you have events with real people doing on-time coverage with videos, writing, and etc., this stuff costs. See, it was both sides. Unfortunately, none of this stuff is free. Let's be honest. Nobody is putting on these events that sit in the gym for 25 plus hours for free. And we understand that. I like that part. So, Jimmy, it just gets so good. Howard, I'm proud of you, bro. Hey, hold on, somebody said, man, shut up. But William Cooksey said money is bottom line. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. I understand. Mr. Cooksey, I hope you got 5 people that I want you to take to these games. Since you got Big Money Cooksey, you need to be donating Big Money Cooksey because you're saying if it don't make money. And believe you me, I agree with that. I'm not finna sit in no gym for 25 for free. I'm going to have to get paid if I did it. So I understand that. But I'm going by the people. And Jimmy, my thing is, Jimmy, I won't go. Robert Hatter would not go to, if I had to pay my son, hey, y'all, hey, you can go this time. I figured out I ain't got to see it play every time. I ain't got to have I'm supporting my son really ain't thinking about my for them 2 hours, them hours and a half. My son really ain't thinking about my ass. He better be thinking about busting somebody across there and worry about where the dad in there. But you're right. My son always look. I never forget Jimmy. This man got to college. And Jimmy, one time my rental car was messed up. I had to change the rental car. I get to the game late. I get to the game and hold up. Instead of him concentrating on the game, this is a timeout. Jimmy, get what? He turned around and talking about, where you been? You know what I said. Man, if you don't concentrate on that damn basketball game, worry about where I've been. But he used to seeing me there. So I understand that. But then Jimmy, somebody said, there are many events and organizers, and they're paying a lot less of court time than people think. Then somebody came back and said, everyone has to make their money and no hate on those running the event. But that does not change how one day a family of 5 is out of $150 to see 2 games. And it was it's more and more and more, Jimmy. It was so many, I had to talk about it today. And I was hoping you wasn't there because you're an event operator. You don't need to be, but if you want to come in and jump in, they just give it to me. And wait a minute, they charge $50 on Baller TV to watch a tournament. What? See, I don't know all of this stuff. Man, some charge $50 on Baller TV to watch a tournament on top of your monthly. Oh my goodness. Hey, see, y'all educating old Robert Hatter right now. Jimmy, what you got to say, man? So we can get out of here. We got 13 minutes.
First and foremost, I gave you guys solutions. I tried to tell y'all this was going to happen.
But these probably some new people, Jimmy. These people from all over the country, Jimmy, right here.
If the old people would have shared the show to people that follows them, then some of these new people wouldn't have been new today. They would have been old by now. They would have gotten it. I told you guys what was going to happen.
But Jimmy, what about this right here, though, Jimmy? Does this make sense right here? No, I want to see. Does this make sense? Madonna said, I have been in an event where they didn't even let the coach bring a case of water for his team. We as parents had to buy our kids water separate.
That happens in a lot of private venues. That's commonplace. A lot of people don't let you
bring
your
team.
Water. A lot of people don't let you bring your water in. A lot of people don't let you bring your water in. A lot of people don't. Once again, give you a solution again. Parents, if you start becoming proactive, it takes the parents of at least 2 starters. If 2 starters, moms and or dads, both galvanize, at least 2, and you say, listen, this is the schedule. We need to know how much this place is charging for admission. We want to know if we can bring our water in. We want to know how many coaches is getting armbands to come in. We need to answer. We need all of these questions. Are we required to keep the score? And you send those questions before you pay your money, before you commit to that event. And you ask them, we need this done, and you send it electronically. Or that way now you have it in writing. When they respond, then that helps determine where you go. Otherwise, you pay your money, you go. Parents don't think about it, and you don't think you have the power that I've been telling you for years. You have more power than you want to believe with regards to your babies. If you tell that coach, if Hal is the coach right now, and my son is the star, and your son is the second star on that team, and we both talking all the time, and we say, look here, we're gonna call Hal on the 3-way. Hey, Hal, the game is next week for the live period. And we all of a sudden hit Hal and say, look, man, our 2 sons ain't gonna be able to make it. Why? What the hell going on? We gonna be able to make it. We're taking a week off. Why? The fees are too high, and we're not going to pay that to go in there. In that event. Besides, I don't really care for that.
But how they know the fee? How they know the fee in advance? They should ask They should
You
ask
can
the coach.
I just said if you put it out there to make the coach see. The coach is your point of contact. The event operators aren't likely to respond to the parents. They aren't likely. They can. They aren't likely. I respond to everybody. Sooner or later, I respond to everybody. Now, your coach, before he pays his money, they will answer all of his messages quickly. It's kind of like a recruit. That college coach, they gonna answer your phone call first ring before they get a commitment. Once they get a commitment, or once you sign that letter of intent, it ain't the same relationship. Things change real quick. But if you parents would do that, I promise you, it would help drive down it would make changes become abruptly in the industry. I'm telling you, this is coming from a person who's been doing this. The longevity of doing events as an independent minority-owned operator. I'm among the top 5 percentile in regards to longevity in the country in this industry for Black men with no partners in regard to this, with no sponsors for the most part. You know, if you guys would do that, it would help make changes widespread. That's all it takes. It ain't no difference in referees, Hatter. A lot of referees, they get tired. They got tired of making $20. You remember, a referee was on there all the time on the Chop Shop. One of the referees would come, Frank Young was his name. He used to come on there every day. He was a referee, and he complained. And he was like, I said, well, do something about it. I said, tell you what. Remember, I said it. I say, I'm gonna give you all just what you want, but I'll pay you with a check. Remember that? Remember that came up about 3 years ago. So I'm gonna pay everybody in check then, and I'm gonna give you a 1099 now, because most referees get their money in cash at these events. A lot of them get it in cash. That mean they report it or they don't report it. That's their respective business. But I'm telling you, if closed mouth can't get fed, parents, you're on to something. And remember, Hatter, you remember, I was still on $5 at the admission gate at our events about 5-6 years ago. I was only charging $5. Then people were charging 10. Then next thing you know, some people were charging 15. And I was like, well, man, you know what? We are putting more into expenses than most others. So that means our margins are depleted compared to other guys. And you're going over there and you're making this comparison, and we're even in this and that. And
you know what I don't like though? Condescending. I disagree with condescending. Thinking I'm gonna put it on the board. Condescending stuff like this. This is what I don't like. People complaining, but they still go. I understand people concerned. Evidently, you don't. But it ain't gonna change. Parents being. Let me tell you something. Equality. People ain't trying. So we should stop fighting for equality just because you say it ain't gonna change. William Cooksey. What are you talking about? These people still have concerns, no matter if you don't mind paying. If that's you, they don't. Maybe they don't know how to stop going. That's because they should not complain about it. Talk about y'all say this every year. Hell yeah, they say it every year. Cause what? It's happening every damn year. William Cooksey. It's happening every year to these damn parents. And all you got to remember, it's new parents coming in every year. So they don't know the damn ropes of William Cooksey. But every one of your questions has been so high and all high and pious. People keep complaining. Yeah, complain. Is nothing in your life you complain about? I'm just getting tired of these self-right people coming on here. It's the cost of business. It's the cost. No, it's some people out here hurting. Because they want to see their babies. Karima Williams said, Robert, I hate it, but I'm going to pay it to see my baby. But don't come on here with all of those pious comments and think I'm not going to comment about it. Because you put it on that page, I'm commenting about it. There ain't no damn dead horse to some of these parents. It's not a dead horse. You have new sets of parents coming in every year, sir.
Yeah, it ain't no different than
Shit out
people.
here,
'Cause,
man.
that's like you don't. At some point, it's going to hit home. Then more people want
Yes.
to galvanize and join the fight. It can. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yes, the expenses have increased. Yes, but that's all around the world.
Yes. We
I
understand that.
am I have documented proof. Me personally, I warned and I tried and I say, man, I don't know why people charging so much for this stuff. If I can charge this, then why the hell they charging that? And then so
And
then
it's free
fine. So
enterprise, Jimmy. It
yeah,
ain't
that's what people
free
said. Hey
enterprise.
man, why you I became the hater then. Oh man, you just hating on why you watching other people. Okay, I tell you what, sooner or later, something is going to change. Either I'm going to stop being the low, enjoying them numbers, or they're going to bring their numbers down. Your people, when the people speak, it brings about a change sooner or
Absolutely.
later.
Think about this, Jimmy. A star player on a team that mama used to charge their mama all the time. Guess what I did? Because she asked me about it. I didn't want the. I didn't want the. I went to the coach. I said, Coach, do me a favor. Here, Coach. Please tell them people don't charge that lady no more. Whatever who she got in that game, let her get in.
And what they do?
What?
What did they do?
The coach did it, but I did it. It wasn't my place to go.
No. I'm saying though, okay, you went and asked the coach, who was the spokesperson, to go and
No. I'm talking about the high school coach. No, I'm talking about this high school. A star player who
Okay,
everybody
so
was coming to the school to see her son play,
okay,
and it was selling out.
It's a similar case. You went and asked the coach to be proactive, and this is what you want. This is what you
Well,
request.
then the coach maybe should have said, Robert, I pay for it. But I've had to damn pay for it. Shit, that what I was hoping the damn coach said.
You didn't ask that. You could have asked that.
Shit. Yeah.
Ask that next time. Next time they solicit those kids to transfer. Whenever a coach come about your kid and say, "Hey, won't you come on over here and leave that high school and come on to this high school?" That should be part of the package.
And people don't understand, Jimmy. It's hard to make a decision to pay to see your kid, just like Kelton Solomon said, and you really don't have it. That's a hell of a situation, Mr. Cooksey.
Yeah, but at the same time, once again, I'm telling you what I know will work. If they galvanize together and tell their coach they're not going to play that weekend, guess what's going to happen?
Coach, I understand that, Jimmy. But like you said, I know these tweets that these people had lined up and sent to me. I'm going to try to go back and get the original. I mean, I'm going to say, man, send me the original tweet because they just copied it and pasted. And guess what? I'm going to give this advice to them people because there's some people out there hurt, man.
And guess what? And you remember, I just thought about something else. Spring Icebreaker was last month. And there was one guy that won one of the divisions. Each winner champion got $1,000 right on the spot. And that was one of the teams. They were self-sufficient enough that the coach, you know what, we good. That $1,000 ain't gonna change our budget. Our budget already is paid for. They were fortunate like that. That's not normal. So know what that coach did with his $1,000? He gave it to his elementary school age kids who won that tournament. He busted down with them. Each one of them kids got like $100 a piece out of the $1,000. And guess what? Which is totally legal because they are not recruitable student athletes. That's why I can talk about it so transparent right now. And which was cool. That means that's indirectly giving it to the parents if you give it to their babies. But once again, this stuff, I firmly believe this is the rules for our event this weekend. Greater Houston Live, the JRB events. And the reason I'm showing you this is to show you something. Look, see under the rules at the top of the page? See what it says? Admission. Look at that. Look at that. That's in our rule. I dare any event operator in the United States of America to post their prices before the event. That rule sheet is on our app. The RCS is on the schedule. You can go and look up on the documents or messages, and it's there. So one of the things that I always do, I practice what I preach. I'm not
Well,
deceptive.
Jimmy, we ain't Jimmy.
No,
I don't think they.
Hal. Let me tell you how this thing go. We all sooner or later, to the naive people, we get bundled together. And
Well,
there
yeah.
are good, it's like restaurants. There are some that cook good food, some that don't. But then when you bundle them all together, instead of just, you don't want to hurt the bad one's feelings because you don't want to hurt nobody's feeling, but they gonna hurt your pocket. And that's the thing that I get. That's the angle that I'm coming from on the room. It's okay. Hold those other people accountable. I'm telling you things you can ask the event operator. They know we know what we're going to charge in most cases, and we know what not. In this situation, I just showed you proof. This event don't take place till Saturday. They know what the price. They know where they come. And guess what? Guess what?
So all they got to do say, "Hey man, my son ain't playing, man. I'm not paying all this money. If you the two best
You tell
players,
your coach that. You tell your coach that. I promise you. No, but it got to be two of y'all starters. It got to be two starters, Howard. At least two starters
I
saying the
heard.
same thing, echoing the same sentiments. If you do that, that coach is going to have to make a decision, and that decision will eventually possibly affect all the rest of the team for his lack of concern in getting into certain events. Hell, do you realize there are certain tournaments out there? Do you realize this? I don't know if your son ever played in these before. They actually make you stay in the hotels or you can't play. They call them paid. What is
I heard about that.
pay to
They're doing a
stay
lot in
or
the
stay
women's
to
basketball.
play?
They're doing a lot in the girls' basketball.
Yeah, they make you stay in the hotel. That is the. I'm like, what the really? Do you understand? So people may not understand what that means. I'll give you the game and what that means. That means the event operator, he has a group block with the hotel, right? And let's say for the sake of safe math, it's $100 a night per room. Well, the hotel salesperson will write him out an agreement, which will pay him anywhere from $5 to $10 per night that each person with that group stays in that hotel. If they stay Friday, Saturday night, he's going to get $10 to $20 per room per night. It will come to him in a check within the next 2 months. That means if they're making you stay to play, they're getting that money on top of the entry fees and everything else they're getting out of you. That's what I call, and I used to say it all the time. They go and you get milk from every titty on the cow. And that's what a lot of people try to do. I call myself being Robin
And I
Hood.
ain't mad at that, Coach. I ain't mad at that. And that's not. I'm not mad at that. I mean, I can't get. I am concerned about the parents who just don't know how much power. See, I'll be trying to figure out how
Boy,
much
they got a
power you
lot.
got.
They got a lot of
And
power.
guess what? When I mean, as soon as I get a chance, I got some things to do now. I'm gonna find out who those people who were tweeting me this, and I'm gonna go to them to. And he said, "This is a solution. See will that work? Find if your little Johnny ain't good now, you better go. You better be allied with the best two players on the team." And I'm gonna explain to him because you gotta understand it's new, and this is what people don't understand: is new people coming into this deal every year. So let's get out of there. Close this thing out, Jimmy.
Yeah,
I
man.
gotta go.
So hope that helps some of you guys. Hope it inspired you. Remember, I say that has to be done in advance. You're not going to be able to pull that mess off, and your team is playing this weekend. You could, but then that would be kind of selfish because why would you want to leave your kids' friends and teammates on the hook like that? And that's why I say I wouldn't do that in that time frame. You just wouldn't do that because that way now it is selfish. But you give it enough time, let that coach know, Coach, we ain't gonna roll like this. We're not gonna go out here to these trips and we're gonna pay this right at this and that. You have to realize some of these people have never been out of town before. Every team has somebody that never been out of town or never been on an airplane before, on the odds, on the average. But anyway, we got to get up out of here, guys. I hope this conversation was somewhat informative to you guys.
Tell them about your event. You got an event this weekend, right?
Yeah. I showed the Great Houston Live. Of course, that's going to be this Saturday and Sunday over
Where
at
at?
MacArthur. High School and the gym located in Atascocita. Also, Harvest Time is our third location. We have approximately 80 teams approximately participating, which is a pretty, pretty good for the weekend compared to a lot of other events in the area. It's going to be well organized. Uh, going to be some good games, good
Did you
competition.
find somebody to play against the JL3?
Did I?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about, the unsigned seniors.
On Sunday.
Yeah, on Sunday.
Doug Jones, Archie Young, and Jeffrey Day, they are reaching out to some of the area's top unsigned seniors.
Okay.
That was my preference. I can easily get a team to play against them. That ain't the issue.
Right.
I was my
you're trying to hook the guys up.
Was be able to hook those unsigned seniors, that some of the top ones in the area, give them an opportunity if they want to. I specified to my team today. I say, listen, if a kid, don't dare try to convince or recruit a player, a senior that's unsigned, to come and play this one game. Don't do that. We don't want them to. We ain't trying to do that.
Yeah.
Because they ain't gonna want to be there. They're not gonna give it all.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have a kid from all district, from Sam Houston High School, than to go and get the number 30, number 15 player who really think he should be, he could be doing other things. Okay, go do other things. Go do it, and let's see how that work out for you.
Jimmy, what new NAIA team we got in Houston before I get out? Because somebody was telling me we got an NAI school, and it's FSU. What is it?
They got one coming. I gotta break that. One of the guy that's pretty prominent is affiliated with that college that's coming.
Okay, it's coming. It ain't here yet.
Not that I know. I know one that's coming. That's this fall.
Called FSU.
I don't know what the acronym is, but I know that
a coach, one of our high school coaches, a prominent high school coach and summer basketball coach, is gonna probably be running it. That's what you talking about?
No, this guy here that's going to be one of the coaches. He's a high school coach.
Okay.
In the area.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about. I meant that. I wish you had came on earlier because I was going to ask you about it, because I saw a tweet about it, because somebody said we're going to need some players for NAIA team in Houston. So I said, wait, whoa. Okay. But let's get out of here. We'll work it. We'll figure it out for next week.
Yeah, we say next week. Make sure, guys, don't forget, go to rcssports.com. Check out the updated transfer portal of Greater Houston players. Missed you guys on yesterday about the grassroots portal. It was so boogie this week. In that aspect, I don't want to single just one team. I like to have multiple pieces of news. There's only one program that has a lot of movement going on. And if I say that program right now, they'll feel like we're picking on them right now. And I ain't got enough time to go and get into that. So we'll come back with the grassroots portal news on next Wednesday. Also, once again, go to rcsports.com. Check that portal news out. That stuff ain't no joke. You'll see a lot of players increased up to 34 players right now. Had a 34 players right now.
I love the portal.
And I think PJ Neal is the latest one. I think Doug Jones posting the VIP news. He's leaving Prairie View. Remember, he was a walk-on from Legacy to School of Sports Science at first. He was a walk-on, and I think Byron had moved toward giving him a scholarship after his first year of walking on and paying his own money. Byron B. Smith, the head coach. But he's going. He only played about 4 minutes average per game, and he's on the move. We'll see where PJ Neal ends up. But anyway,
go Grizzlies! Go Grizzlies!
I see Paul running out. Go Grizzlies!
Go Grizzlies!
Boys, we're gonna make sure Chris Walker gonna be on there next week to talk about this matchup. Because that game is on Sunday, right? That's Sunday, so it's gonna be. What's your call? What's your prediction right now? Memphis in how many?
I don't never keep up with how many. I just said Memphis. Memphis gonna win. They're gonna win however many games they damn need to win. And let me tell you something. Whoever win the first game, right, ladies and gentlemen, 75% of the people who win the first game win the series.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you one thing. That I can honestly look at you guys and tell you this. Mm-hmm. I mean, the Lakers is a story. I'm rooting for the story sometime media, but I'm rooting wholeheartedly. If by chance, which it's going to be very, very doubtful, But if by chance Kenneth Lofton Jr. gets on that court, I'm rooting with everything inside of me for
Well, I'm finna let you know he gonna play in this series. Remember, I told you that.
But boy, I'm rooting whenever you're on the court. I'm rooting for him. Now he ain't. I'm just sitting there watching the game. But I'm rooting when Junior get
You
up.
can hate on my Grizzlies. Hey, notice I said my Grizzlies now.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see. Yeah, but you know what? I root with him just as equally. Well, it'll be. No, I ain't gonna lie. I will be rooting for Junior a little bit more, but I'll root for Jared Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt, yeah. I mean, I ain't rooting for Vanderbilt this time. I'm rooting for Junior in Memphis. I can't root for Bob. It's one or the other. That's it.
And then know what we do next week?
What?
Kevin Freeman, he give him a homework assignment. Go and pull up all of the players from Texas that's on these playoff teams in the NBA play this year. It's a lot. It's on these playoff teams. Damn near every team got one. So we'll talk about that and a lot more on tomorrow. We up out here, guys. It's time to slide down Dino's back. Yabba dabba do this thing on this Baby Friday. Yep. Make sure you share the show on the way out the door. Chop Shop, we up out here. Peace. I'm out.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.